Anyone?
Dinner. It's actually really good, the flavor.
Okay.
Teriyaki marinated. Yeah.
Oh, she's doing it. What are you doing?
This is a powder derived from the mealworm, and it's a insect protein just been approved by the EU. If we make this switch, it's a huge intervention.
So it's saying that they're using celebrities to normalize eating insects, and you guys know they eat insects. Different cultures all around the world. It's really extremely common, actually. And so the thing is, like, this is a cultural thing. And here in the States, people are like, oh, it's so horrible. Like, oh my God, I wouldn't eat bugs. You eat bugs all the time. You don't even know it. You do. It's scientifically facts. These are facts. Like, what from Family Guy, he said, these are facts. Yes, they are facts. And okay, maybe you don't want to eat bugs. Fine. I don't know what all the outrage is about it. Don't eat them then if you don't want to. Um, uh, the evidence is, the nutrition. It's whatever. We're okay with eating seafood, crabs, crawfish. I do not like crawfish. I won't eat them. We eat a lot of stuff that's pretty freaking snails. Escargot. A lot of freaking lobsters. Lobsters are gross as hell, but they're delicacies. So again, this is a cultural thing, and it's like, I think that again, I don't want to say brainwashed all the time. Let's say radicalized. We're radicalized against, eating insects. And then it's like the idea of them talking about save the planet with eating insects, I think that's all bullshit. Whatever. They're probably just going to make more money, you know, out of people eating insects, or they're making more products using insects because they're much more readily available, easier to, produce and grow or whatever. It's all about the money. So they're going to make more money off of it. Saving the planet is not what it's going to do. But on the other hand, I'm like, whatever, man. It's, hey, you want to eat some bugs? Cool. I think that, again, this is just a cultural thing, and people are just super sensitive. People are sensationalized over topics like this. Whatever, man. If you don't want to eat the insects, don't. Okay? And you're like, oh, they're trying to force me to eat insects. They're like, oh, they're making celebrities normalize it or whatever. You guys need to learn more about. This is the problem. This kind of goes back to the topic at the beginning where I said reassurance of predetermined beliefs. So you have this predetermined belief that, it's gross to eat insects. So then you got these people who produce content for you to tell you, to reassure you in your belief. But this is totally your cultural perspective. This is totally your perspective, and you being not aware of what's going on in the rest of the world. It's like, oh, I don't care what's going on in the rest of the world. Well, if you're more educated about what's going on in the rest of the world and what happens in other cultures around the world and how other people live around the world, you will understand the world a lot better. And also you will be more, inclined to try new things. And you'll also be less like disgusted at things because you're like, oh, I'm disgusted. Oh, it's gross. It's going to make me throw up or whatever. But it's just your cultural view. Okay, you like to eat cows. You like to eat crawfish, snails. Fine. I'll pass on all of those. I'll probably take the insect. I'll take the insect over those. It's whatever, man. You know, as humans, we eat a lot of different stuff. We're like one of the few creatures really out there that eat so many different things too. That's one thing that's different about us. Um, Other creatures, other animals have more limited diet. You know, we eat almost anything. We're like goats. I think it's only a few animals out there that eat so many different things like us. And again, all around the world, it's whatever, you know. And then you talk about hunger, you talk about starvation. So if you're starving, and another thing is pork. I don't really partake in the pork too much, you know. But if I'm starving, if I need to eat, I will eat some pork. You know, I'm not dogmatic about it. You know, I think God wants you to survive. God wants you to live. I'm willing to bet if you was out in the desert and you was starving and all you had was some crickets, I bet you would eat them damn crickets so you can make it out of the desert. Maybe you just want to tell people the story. Yeah, this is interesting.
Yeah. Just woke up. I ain't feeling your
This one. Marjorie Taylor Greene is aiming to be Donald Trump's VP pick in 2024. And I said